Hello. Today I have received an opinion from the city solicitor with regard to payment of certain expenses by the mayor's office. I've shared this opinion with the city council and am now releasing its findings publicly. During a November 16th meeting with our new city auditor, Mary Lynn Peters-Chu, I requested that she and the city solicitor conduct a thorough, objective review of all expenditures made by the mayor's office with the purpose of providing me with formal guidelines and recommendations to follow so as to ensure that all expenses paid are appropriate and in compliance with state laws and DOR guidelines. The underlying question regarding any city expenditure by any city department is whether a public purpose is served. In its guidelines, even the DOR acknowledges that, quote, there is no universal test, leaving us to rely on existing past practices. That is why I directed the auditor and solicitor to provide me with more formal guidance and recommendations. With respect to the $585 tuition payment to Massasoit Community College, the report finds that attendance at a class to enhance the knowledge and skill of a department head with the proper documentation to be an allowable expense. With respect to the purchase of sympathy flowers for wakes and funerals, the solicitor advises that we should discontinue these purchases, despite the fact that purchasing floral arrangements has been an existing past practice by several previous mayors. With respect to the purchase of 2 suits for the burial of brothers who were murdered, that purchase was an act of compassion for a grieving mother who was burying 2 murdered sons. In retrospect, we should have raised funds through private charitable donations and will do so if presented with a similar situation in the future. An audit of these expenses incurred since January of 2014 by the auditor and solicitor have identified $6,982.38 in floral purchases, plus $478 for 2 burial suits, totaling $7,460.38 that would not qualify under our current guidelines. I have requested that my campaign committee reimburse these expenses to the city. Additionally, I've requested reimbursement of an allowable expense of $585 Massasoit Community College tuition for a total reimbursement to the city of $8,045.38. It's important to note that all of these expenditures were submitted to and approved by the city auditor. The review of these expenses was at my direction, and my reimbursement is voluntary. Since taking office nearly 3 years ago, we've worked tirelessly to bring accountability to our city government, and that accountability includes me. The changes that we've implemented today will bring us from continuing existing past practices to utilizing best practices. These guidelines will direct the behavior of all department heads in the future. I'm taking this action so that we can now move forward, working together on the truly important issues facing our city, creating jobs, rebuilding our infrastructure, revitalizing our downtown, getting the illegal guns and drugs out of our city, and providing our children with a first-class public school education. Thank you very much.